Eau Rouge, Radion, the bus stop chicane. Iconic turn names and an iconic circuit. History lives here at Spa-Francorchamps at the Belgian Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high-quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Albon, Nico Hülkenberg, and Norris. Verstappen, Leclerc, Behrman, and Lewis Hamilton. Tsunoda, Sainz, George Russell, Doohan, Gasly, Hadjar, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Lawson and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, mate, radio check, please, radio check.
Radio check.
use DRS. DRS now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. And you've got P15, P15. Russell's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Doohan is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. You've got 20 laps left until the end. Gap to your teammate ahead, 8.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in second. Time last lap, 1 minute 50.3. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 12.4 seconds. McLaren driver ahead, and the time last lap, 1:51.2. Lando ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Come on, mate, we're dropping back by a second a lap. tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Confirmed. Gap to your teammate ahead, 10.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in first. Time last lap, 1 minute 52.1. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Fernando's in the pits. Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. first position, front of the pack. Norris behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. 13 laps to go. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're currently 6th. And the time last lap, 1:50.6.